This is Smallzy Surgery.
But if I had you,
Hey, it's Adam Lambert. In Smallzy Surgery on Nova.
my heart is a ghost town.
Hey everybody, it has been a bloody long time since I've seen his beautiful face, Adam Lambert, in the building.
Hi. Hi.
Welcome back to Australia.
Thank you.
Was there a period of time that you thought you'd never come back?
Well, the pandemic was, super weird.
It was
weird. Everything was shut down. It was bizarre. But thank God that's over.
You're back.
I'm back.
How's life? Give me the last 3 years of your life in a nutshell.
That's a good question. I've been making stuff,
Okay,
an
yep.
album, and I've been writing a musical, and I've been, planning a world takeover. And
Sure. What's the musical about? What is that?
Well, I'm not ready to reveal the full thing
Don't.
yet, but it's 1970s New York City,
Okay.
glam, all the things I love.
And you're writing all the songs to
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Are you going to be in it? Or
I don't know
are you-
yet.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Is the plan to go like off Broadway, get some good reviews
The plan is to put it out as a concept album first.
Okay.
So it'll be like an album.
Yeah.
And then we'll adapt it for the stage.
Amazing.
Or maybe the screen. Who knows?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did that. You just been. How's World Domination going? The new album is out, so I would say we're off to a good start.
Yeah, things are good. I
Yeah.
fell in love, which
Oh,
is
wow.
beautiful. I'm in a relationship.
Congratulations.
I spent a lot of time with my dog in my house.
What
over the pandemic.
Okay, dog chat. I'm always keen for it. What sort of dog do you have?
He's a Chihuahua
Oh,
and a
Yappy.
Basenji mix.
Okay, Yappy.
Not too yappy. It's like because the Basenjis don't even bark. So
Right.
like he's got like one, his I don't know which one's the father and which one's the mother, but mom or dad didn't bark.
Okay, that's great.
So he's not that loud, but he'll he's 15 pounds.
Yep.
He thinks he's about 25 pounds.
Okay.
He thinks he's big.
Big, yeah.
And he likes to play guard dog.
Can we? I don't know the name. What's the
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh?
Because he's a little Egyptian princess.
Does Pharaoh go everywhere?
I wish I should figure that out one of these days. But you have to take a dog in a bag, when you're on a plane.
Yeah.
So I was with him at the pet store once, and I was like, "Let's look at these bags." And I tried to put him in, and he was like, "No!" Like he was not having.
Does
it, so.
Pharaoh know that he's like he is living in a household where dad basically his full income is devoted to him? Does he live like the absolute golden life?
I mean, he definitely acts like it.
Yeah, I bet
that's
he
a
does.
spoiled
I
brat.
bet he
yeah,
knows.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
bet he knows.
And he's famous. I mean, like when people ask to see my dog, I just Google. He can Google my dog.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I have to Google one. I have to do one.
Just put
So
Adam
quickly.
Lambert Pharaoh.
Yeah, and then while I'm doing that, tell me about the record, because I didn't, when I found out it dropped and I went to look, I was like, oh, like it covers, but not in the sense that or covers would normally be. Like you have literally interpreted these songs that everyone would know and make them in sometimes unrecognizable unless you're actually listening for the words. You'd be like,
Yeah.
I think I know that song.
That was sort of like the creative challenge of it. Was like, okay, if I'm gonna do covers, like, what's the angle, And I was like, I think people really.
Wow, sorry.
Isn't he
Wow.
cute? Isn't he cute?
The dog I've just got.
Isn't he
That
cute?
is Pharaoh.
Yeah, he's a trip.
Dying. He knows he's rich too.
He's a royal. Yeah,
He knows.
he's a king.
He knows.
He's a
Daddy
queenie
is-
king.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's spectacular. I'm obsessed. Sorry, back to you. Back to the record.
But,
yes.
but less importantly,
Yeah.
no, it's I just was like, I'm not gonna just do like the obvious. If
Yep.
I'm gonna do this, I want to like challenge myself, and I want to go in the studio and figure out new ways to do it. And that was super creative and fun. And coming up with the track list was really fun because it was like, I wanted to do things that were unexpected. I
Yep.
wanted to, cover artists that I think are really unique and special. And
Yep.
yeah, it's really fun.
How do you go about getting clearance or permission? Did you? ask
Everybody
these-
asks this question, and you actually don't need permission.
Is that so?
Yeah, if you need permission, if you're going to change the lyric, if you're going to rewrite it, you need
Okay.
permission. But as long as you keep the song like intact, what
Yep.
it is, you don't have to ask permission.
I didn't know that.
No, yeah.
So you can just do it.
Yeah.
And obviously they'll
They-
be like, sure.
They still
take
make the money. Yeah, they still get their cut. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
I learned something about the music biz. I
Yeah.
thought you sort of had to get clearance
No, there's this whole. The publisher is this person that owns sort of the rights to the song.
Yeah.
That they manage that for the artist.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Now, how has your time been in Australia? I know you did Idol last night.
Yeah.
Was that fun?
I did. I had so much fun.
Do you get a bit of PTSD going back on that Idol stage?
No, I had a good experience on Idol, so I'm not. No, there's no post-traumatic nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. It wasn't really traumatic. It was fun.
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
really did. It was after Idol that got weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when
That's when
the
weird.
PTSD kicked in.
Yeah, there's some there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nice. What can you tell me about playing shows? Because I know the last time you were in Australia, you did the Queen thing.
Yeah.
Are you going on the road yourself? Plans to go on the road, tour the new record?
I have some shows booked. It's not necessarily a proper tour at this point, but I have some shows booked over the summer. UK, Europe so far. We're looking at some others. And yeah, there's opportunities on the horizon, and Queen and I are not done. By the way. So
Do you
hint.
Yeah, okay. There's more to come.
Yeah.
Do you I've always struggled. That's the wrong word. I've always
struggle.
no, balance. I've always treated cautiously how to talk and discuss the Queen thing, because you are an artist in your own sense, and
Yeah.
I don't like sometimes when I hear, oh, Adam Lambert, frontman of Queen, he's doing the Queen thing, when you are an artist in your own sense, not just singing another band's song.
Well,
so
that's very sensitive of you. Thank you.
I do try to work out how to get to there without trying to offend your artistry in your own sense, because I can imagine you may at times go, am I Adam Lambert, or am I the front? Do I do the front thing for Queen?
Well,
now?
the cool thing is, I mean, we've kind of put it this way from the beginning, is that when we're billed everywhere, it's Queen plus Adam Lambert.
Yeah, sure.
So, and that's very, very kind that they agreed to doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the idea was that I would do it as me. You know,
okay.
that I'm myself. I'm not playing a part. I'm not imitating Freddie.
No.
I don't want to go too far from the original. I still want to honor the spirit of these songs and how they were originally recorded. Mm-hmm. And obviously Brian and Roger being on stage with me, they're going to play them how they've always wanted to play them.
Sure.
But it's really it's a collaboration.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I've been really lucky that for the last 10 years I've gotten to do solo and Queen kind of side by side.
Yeah.
Which has been amazing.
Which is sort of like a crazy experience that not many artists get to live. That
I do feel very fortunate that I get both.
Yeah.
I do.
The album is high drama. What's the drama and what's high about it? What can you? What's the album title basis?
It's kind of describing the approach.
Okay.
I mean, I knew there were some of the songs that I had confirmed that I wanted to do. I knew how I wanted them to sound, and I started talking to the record label about it, and I was describing it it's just high drama tracks, and the head of the label in the UK was like, well, there's your album title. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right.
That comes easily.
And so then that kind of helped determine the rest of the songs too. It was well, they have to be high drama.
Yeah, right. Where are you going next? I believe you have a holiday planned.
Well, I'm working, but it's at a holiday destination.
How exciting.
I'm going to go do a tropical, private party.
Oh,
yeah.
What happens at private parties? I've always wanted to know that.
It's a party.
Yeah.
It's a party, and you sing, and it's definitely more
Is it weird? Does it feel weird, or is it a small group, large group?
It's different. It's just different, but it's fun because it's kind of relaxed.
Okay.
So that makes it kind of fun.
Great.
And the more relaxed you are, it's the better it is, because it's that's the vibe.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, always a pleasure to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. Congrats on the record.
Thank you.
Congrats on your amazing acting. And we'll have you back anytime, all right?
Thank you so much.
Smallzy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.